Body cleanses aren't magic tricks or clickbait. They're highly specific biological tools used to flush out different systems and trigger targeted internal repairs. I'll give you a breakdown of how each one works today and drop a few hints on what to expect. But first, a disclaimer. We're not doctors, but we try to help others with our own experiences and research. Please contact your doctor if you have medical conditions for support when you want to do a cleanse. Keep in mind, I'll be releasing dedicated videos on every single one of these cleanses soon, so this is just a glimpse of what's to come. We start with the most basic, yet arguably the most intense tool in the human biology playbook, the water fast. It sounds extreme to most people. You consume absolutely nothing but purified water and unflavored electrolytes for a set period, usually anywhere from 24 hours to a few days. But here's why it actually works. When you completely stop eating, your body doesn't just shut down and panic. It realizes the external fuel supply has been cut off, so it simply pivots. It starts looking inside for energy. First, it burns through your stored sugar, and then it aggressively targets your stored body fat. The real magic here, though, is a process called autophagy. Think of autophagy as your body's internal recycling program. Because your cells are hungry, they start acting like little scavengers. They hunt down damaged proteins, old cellular junk, and dead tissue that just sits there, causing quiet inflammation. By giving your digestive system a complete break, your body redirects all that processing energy into deep cleaning the house. It's a full system reset. Of course, the exact way you break a water fast is critical. Basically, eat the wrong thing and you'll end up with severe stomach pain. Seems simple, but we'll cover exactly how to avoid that trap in our dedicated water fast video. If the water fast is about starving the body to trigger a deep cleanup, the juice cleanse takes the exact opposite approach. Instead of fasting completely, you flood your system with dense nutrition while still giving your digestive tract a much-needed vacation. During a juice cleanse, you drink only fresh-pressed, raw fruit and vegetable juices for a few days. The key to this entire process is the removal of insoluble plant fiber. Fiber is great for you, but it takes a lot of physical work to break down. When you remove it, your stomach and intestines don't have to churn. They finally get to rest. Meanwhile, the liquid you're drinking is packed with live plant enzymes, raw vitamins, and trace minerals. Because there's no heavy fiber blocking the way, this liquid nutrition absorbs directly into your bloodstream incredibly fast. It gives your liver a clean energy source to help flush out toxins while your cells soak up antioxidants. You do have to be careful, though. If your juice is entirely made of sweet fruit, you'll spike your blood sugar and crash hard. Finding the right ratio of greens to fruits is something we'll break down in the upcoming Juice Cleanse deep dive. Moving further down into the physical mechanics of the body, we arrive at the colon cleanse. People tend to shy away from talking about this one, but biologically, it addresses a massive root cause of everyday fatigue and chronic bloating. Your colon is your body's main waste management system. If that exit pathway is backed up, your whole system gets incredibly sluggish. A colon cleanse is a targeted approach designed to sweep out impacted waste that has been sitting in the large intestine for far too long. This usually involves specific protocols using highly porous natural ingredients like psyllium husk or bentonite clay. The process is completely mechanical. These natural clays and fibers act like a sponge. They safely swell up inside your digestive tract, grab onto old lingering waste, and literally sweep it out of your body. Once that trapped waste is gone, you'll likely notice the chronic bloating disappears, your stomach physically flattens out, and your daily energy bounces back because your body isn't fighting a toxic backlog anymore. Striking the right balance so you don't irritate your gut lining is key, which is exactly what we'll cover in our colon-focused episode. Now we get into the highly specialized single-ingredient protocols, starting with the watermelon cleanse. This is a short-term approach where you eat nothing but fresh, seeded watermelon and drink its juice for 3 to 5 days. It sounds simple, but the biochemical reaction is highly targeted. The watermelon cleanse is basically a pressure washer for your kidneys. Your kidneys filter your blood, and over time, they get heavily burdened by high-protein diets, excess sodium, and constant everyday dehydration. Watermelon is over 90% water, which makes it deeply hydrating at a microscopic cellular level. But the real heavy lifter here is an amino acid called citrulline, which watermelon has in spades. Citrulline helps your body rapidly flush out ammonia, a toxic byproduct of digesting protein. Plus, the high potassium content acts as a very gentle natural diuretic. It forces your kidneys to open up, flush out stagnant fluids, and clear out microscopic gravel. You'll often see your skin clear up quickly on this cleanse as your internal fluids become thinner and more mobile. You just have to be mindful of how you transition back to normal food so you don't shock your blood sugar. A vital step we'll detail thoroughly in the future. Next on the list is the lemon cleanse, which you might know by its more popular name, the Master Cleanse. This is an older, intense protocol where you live strictly on a mixture of fresh lemon juice, pure maple syrup, cayenne pepper, and water. This isn't about feeding your body, it's a highly aggressive tissue detox. The whole mechanism revolves around shifting your internal pH. A fresh lemon is acidic on the kitchen counter, but once it metabolizes inside your body, it actually leaves an alkaline environment. This rapid shift forces deeply buried tissues to actively release old acidic waste directly into your bloodstream so you can eliminate it. The cayenne pepper is there to act as a circulatory stimulant. It physically expands your blood vessels, allowing the lemon's cleansing properties to reach deeper into your tiny capillaries. The small dash of maple syrup is just there to give your nervous system the absolute bare minimum amount of glucose it needs to keep you functioning while the intense internal scrubbing happens. Because it's so aggressive, you can easily end up with a nasty detox headache if you don't prep your body first. We'll map out that exact prep phase in our dedicated lemon cleanse video. Finally, we reach one of the most fascinating protocols, the pure grape cleanse. Similar to the watermelon approach, you eat nothing but whole seeded grapes and drink fresh grape juice for an extended time frame. While watermelon goes after the kidneys, the grape cleanse targets a different system entirely, your lymphatic system. Think of your lymphatic system as a complex network of tiny pipes that act as your cellular garbage disposal. But unlike your blood, which has a heart to pump it, your lymph fluid doesn't have a pump. It relies entirely on your physical movement to flow. Grapes, specifically the dark Concord or seeded red varieties, have a very high level of natural astringency. Astringency is that tart, mouth-puckering feeling. Inside your body, that astringency acts like a biological magnet. It aggressively pulls on stagnant lymph fluid, deeply embedded cellular waste, and old mucus, pulling it all out of your tissues and pushing it towards your elimination organs. It's a heavy, exhausting process, but the natural sugars in the grapes give you the cellular energy to endure it. It's an advanced protocol that takes some serious mental focus, which is why we'll dedicate a full masterclass video to showing you exactly how to pull it off safely. Cleansing doesn't have to be some miserable punishment. It's simply a reliable way to give your internal organs the time and space they need to catch up, repair, and breathe. Whether it's sweeping the pathways with the colon cleanse or pulling stagnant lymph with grapes, these tools let you take back control of your biology. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the dedicated videos for each of these cleanses.